1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
the team concerned into a complete loss of confidence and stuff like that. So I felt the fact that Palace, and we've not been doing well in recent times, the fact that we in the first half were pretty much equal, pretty much a level game, that sort of said to me that Chelsea were not as good as I felt they should be now with the players they've got, because they've got some excellent players, let's face it, with the new manager. And he was there a couple of weeks ago at Palace, and they did win 3-1. But I think that was a bit fortuitous because of that one or two bad refereeing decisions. And of course we had Adam Moulton sent off as well. So it wasn't a great day for Palace. But no, I wouldn't say I think Chelsea are a poor team. I think they've gone through the doldrums a bit, but I think this guy now is definitely picking them up. And I'd be surprised if they don't end up maybe in the top 5 or 6, something like that. I think they're a good side.
Yeah. I just thought I'd just pick you up on that. Now, the next one that we're going to go to is Arne Slot. This is what he said during an interview. He says, as a manager, you can win the league, win the Champions League, win the FA Cup or the League Cup. But the greatest thing you can win is to provide the most beautiful football to watch. Now,
is that what he said? Wow.
This is what he said during an interview. Now, what do we make of that?
Well, I didn't see that interview. I'm surprised. I mean, he's obviously, I don't know, is he sort of wanting to be popular with the fans at Liverpool? I think everybody would agree. We love to watch good football. We
Yes.
end-to-end football. And even in Palace's game at the weekend, which we drew with Forest, strangely, I didn't think we'd get a draw the way we played in the second half. Mm-hmm. But the first half was really end-to-end stuff. It was a good advert, if you like, for the Premier League. So the second half it sort of died a bit. But yeah, we all love to watch attacking football where goals and near misses and all those things, and we all know what the opposite can be like, where teams sort of just mess around at the back, passing the ball to each other, sometimes walking along, and it's painful to watch. So if that is kind of an extreme, and if that's what Slot is talking about, then yeah, good. He wants to provide a good spectacle because we pay enough money to go and watch the teams in the Premier League. So, but I wouldn't agree with him, particularly if I were another fellow football manager, that the best thing we can, or the most important thing we need to produce is a great spectacle, great football to watch. Sometimes you have to apply your tactics to the circumstances, which won't always be the beautiful game. It will sometimes mean having a low press, coming back to be a bit defensive if you are desperate not to concede goals or whatever. So yeah, I mean, maybe not hearing the context of when he said that, perhaps I'm not picking up on it properly, but I'm a little bit surprised that a manager would say the most important thing we've got to offer the fans and the public is great football, beautiful football. Yeah, it's a nice ideal, but it doesn't always happen, does it?
No, but it was this close to being let go this season, at some point this season, when he had this streak of losses. He had this streak of losses, didn't it? Now, is he saying that Liverpool is playing entertaining football? Do you see that?
If I'm honest, what I've seen of them this season, I think they are a very entertaining.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
I think they are a very entertaining club to watch. They went through a bad spell, didn't they? But it's not like they as far as I remember, seeing the games I saw, and I saw them at Selhurst. In fact, I believe we beat them. It's one of the 2 games we've won at Selhurst this season. But the games I've seen, they've been pretty good. They didn't seem to sort of fall back and get defensive because they lost confidence. They've always fought and, tried to get... Because let's face it, they've got some very good players. You can sort of name many of them. Okay, Salah and all that surrounded him. But, yeah, he doesn't seem to be quite on his game even now after the recent problems he had, but he's still a great player to watch. He gets down that wing, he can beat people, he can shoot. He's just a little bit off the pace at the moment, perhaps after all the events of AFCON and so on. But generally, I mean, some of their players are just, but one or two of the new ones, is it Wirtz? I'm trying to think of his name. He's now looking excellent. At first he wasn't doing as well, and I think either his agent or his previous manager said, he's not being fed in a way that suits him best. And somehow I think Liverpool have adjusted to that. And he's now an excellent player. Players like Gakpo is first class, isn't he? You can go through the team. And I think they've, in the window, I think they've bought another defender, haven't they? Am I right on that? I was paying so much attention to what Palace were doing that I think they have.
Jeremy Jacquet or something. Jacquet.
Yeah, they definitely bought somebody. Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see them playing entertaining football anyway. I just see them.
Do you not?
No, I see them playing well. Entertaining football is, you're watching a game and you've seen the passes, you've seen the skills, you've seen the dribbles. That's what I call entertaining football. Now, what Liverpool is playing is they're playing to win, which can be entertaining if you're a Liverpool fan. But if you're not a Liverpool fan and you're watching it, you think, right, okay, so Liverpool won. But then entertaining football, you see not individual talent, but you see the talent in the team, how it's been blended together. So, I mean, we must have different perspective on what he's saying, but I didn't see that. So the next one that we're going to is Moreno for Benfica. Now, I didn't know this, but I saw the stats. It says, did you know Jose Mourinho's Benfica
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on